Y'all, I'm not even kidding. I just had a mental breakdown and now I'm filming this video. Don't mind my room being a mess because it's been a long week, but I have a very special YouTube video for you guys today. We are pretty much going to do a full face of Spoiled Cosmetics because I want to win a trip. I have to make a certain amount of sales for Spoiled, and I told Jess that I was making this video, and I'm hoping that she shares this. So if anyone's from Jess's page, hi. When was the last time I've seen y'all? I miss you. Anyway, I have to get ready. I'm going out, and I wanted to show off my new favorite Spoiled collection, the Jumanji palette. I am not being paid to say any of this. I am hoping that I make sales out of this, and I make money from that, but I'm not being paid to say any of this. And I'm just hoping that you guys see this because I have a genuine love for this company. Number one, if you guys don't know, I have been working with Spoiled for so long. Oh my god, people yell at me all the time because I'm so harsh on, like, the owner. Hey, Jess. But she knows I love her so much. So, yeah, I don't know. I just love this company and, you know, I just want to give them a special YouTube video since I've never really done, like, a full face video. If you guys want to see me do, like, the companies that either I work for or, like, I don't work for, like, full faces and, like, videos, let me know. I'm cracking up. My bed's a mess. You know, it is what it is. But we are going to be using the Jumanji palette. We're going to be using the I Do You foundation, the face luminizing gloss. We're going to go with the Sydney Nicole Ticket 1. We're going to be using the little blushes from the Jumanji palette. We're going to be using Crybaby eyeliner, even though this is sold out. I'm going to be using the palettes for my contour and all that stuff. So slay, honey. Let's get into it. Alright, so I do have moisturizer on. I don't have another primer from Spoiled besides literally this one. This is the face gloss. If you like a dewy moment, this is going to be for you. If you don't like dewy, then you're done for. But this is a super duper nice product to have underneath of your foundation. Now, I was one of the faces of the I Do You foundation. I have multiple bottles of this. I have bottle number 2 is my favorite. And that's like my shade, I should say. Not my favorite, that's my shade. And so the face luminizing gloss, like if you're like a skincare girl and you just want your face to literally glow, look good, nothing like insane. This is really nice for mature skin too. Like if you just want your skin to actually look like moisturized and like youthful, this product, oh honey, you've never seen anything like it then. You've never used it. This is really good. I know this is like, I feel like always sold out too, low-key. But I'm just going to prep my skin using this because I'm going to use that as my primer because you absolutely can. And if I really wanted to walk out bare face, just like this, I could. Alright, so I'm literally going to use the Jumanji palette for pretty much everything. I'm going to be going in to my eyebrows and I'm going to be using the brown shade in here. Now, I've had this palette for about a month now. And I have to say, I did not think I was going to like it as much as I do. If you guys don't know, my Spoiled reviews are one of the funniest out there in the entire planet because I am so hard on Jess. She's literally like a sister to me. The thing is with me and Jess is we've been through so much together, so I have a different type of respect for her. She has a different type of respect for me, and we love each other in our own way, and I look up to her so much as like a businesswoman. She is quite literally one of the most smart business people I've ever met in my life. That girl knows. She knows how to sell. She knows how to work with companies. She knows what to do when it's like being an influencer. She also has such a big heart. Like a lot of people are like, Jess doesn't have a heart. She's like a scammer. She's not a scammer. When I tell you guys, this girl has done so much for me. Also, I would literally never have been able to bought my first car. And as nice of a car as I bought, brand new car I bought my first ever car years ago. And she's literally the reason why I was able to buy it because she literally went live and like promoted me and was like, this girl that works for me, we all love her and the community loves her and she doesn't know how much she's loved. And I don't, like, I literally forget all the time like that I have like an audience like online and that I am like loved and appreciated. I genuinely do forget that like a lot. And that's because of my own trauma and issues. But she literally really has so much for me. And she made sure that people raised money for me to get my car. And forever, I'll be eternally grateful. And also, we have had, you know, multiple collaborations. Obviously, if you guys know Salma, me and Salma were very close. Salma and Jess were very close. We all got very, very close. And it's pretty cool. So, yeah, I literally just filled in my eyebrows in 2.2 seconds. With that palette, and now I'm just gonna go on my I Do You foundation, and play with this. Now, the I Do You foundation, it is like a moisturizer. You can use this as a straight up foundation, which we're going to use today. But if you really wanted to, you guys, I have mixed this in with moisturizer and I have made it a skin tint. It is so versatile. It's probably one of the most versatile foundations I think I've ever tried. It's so packed with emollients that it's just so moisturizing and it looks so good, and it just evens out that skin tone. I'm not using a whole lot. I'm literally going to use maybe really a pump and a half, but I have 2 on my hand. I'm going to do one side of my face, and then the other side I'm going to leave bare so you guys can see literally the difference. I'm just going in with a foundation brush. I think this is from Beauty Shakers. Yeah, I think this is from Beauty Shakers, and we're all friends. Literally, like, Jess and Beauty Shakers, like, they're friends. Like, everyone's friend, you know what I mean? So I'm literally just going to go in with this and put my skin on. It's literally gonna have lighter skin. But, like, you guys can clearly tell. Look at the coverage. I didn't even add a lot. That's, like, half a pump truly right there. And then if I really wanted to add more, it's buildable. It is a very buildable foundation. So if you've never tried it, you could just literally use this and use me as your reference. I sometimes use this as concealer, too. Like, if I want, like, a no makeup kind of day, I will use this straight up as concealer. And you guys can literally tell how much better my face looks. I know I look pale, but trust me, it's going to come together when I put my bronzer on and all. Oh my god, my hair. But, like, this, genuinely, it is just such a nice foundation. Now, it absolutely is dewy. Like, it's literally called I Do You for a reason. Baby girl, it is a dewy foundation. So you can easily add powder on top of this, which we will 100% do today because I don't like too much dew, especially because we have the face gloss underneath. The face gloss is really just for, like, an extra barrier between, like, moisturizer and the foundation. But this foundation, you don't need a whole lot of primer. Like, you really don't, because it's so moisturizing that it really just lays on the skin nicely as it is, which is why I use it all the time, and I really like it. I think this is like my 3rd bottle of it. I use it a lot, especially in the summer, because it just has it's actually, like, packed with skincare. Again, I'm not paid to say any of this. I literally just know this product like the back of my hand. I know this company like the back of my hand. Like, I just do. I've been working with them for so long, and I just know the products and how versatile they are, so I'm literally just sharing with you guys, like, all my little tips and tricks and stuff like that. But, like, you guys can clearly tell. Look at my skin. Okay, moisturizing. Don't look at my texture. Don't look at it. Don't look at me. Listen, my texture is my texture. Any foundation's gonna look a little wonky on top of that, but once I keep going, we'll be fine. I look like a pancake. Oh, I got foundation on me. Whoops. Something I don't have from Spoiled is a liquid contour or bronzer, so I'm actually going to go just in with my Makeup by Mario. I'm going to show you guys a really big, luxurious brand that can go stunningly right on top. Right on top. Right on top of that foundation. And not saying that Spoiled's not a luxurious brand, but she's not like Gucci. Not Gucci. She's not Makeup by Mario. But let me tell you guys something, it mixes really well with other product too. And that's, like, my whole point of this part is, like, I'm literally just trying to show you guys, like, this foundation and, like, other products melt. Melt. Absolutely melt. Just melt right into each other. Bing, bang, boom. Stunner. That literally took me seconds to blend into each other, and it looks so great. So Spoiled has a whole lot of blushes, and I'm not even going to use a liquid blush because they don't have a liquid blush, but that's okay because I'm literally just going to go in with the new Jumanji collection. Now, they've had other blushes with, like, influencer collabs and, like, so on and so forth. In the palettes, you can literally use any of their shadows for anything. I'm actually going to use some of the shadows for, like, more bronzer and stuff like that. But I just want to show you guys how simplistic and easy it is to use these blushes right over top. And I'm going to do these first before I do my eyes because the eyes are going to be, like, the showstopper. I just want to show you guys how easy and how quick it is for me to do my blushes with this new little Jumanji collection because I really am obsessed with it. I'm sorry. I really thought, okay, I'm going to tell you guys the literal truth. I thought I was going to hate it. This blush is the lightest thing on the entire planet. This is the lightest blush I've ever seen in my entire life. Using a packing brush from Lorella. And I'm actually just going to start adding this as my base blush color. See how light that is? You can see a difference. There's clearly a difference from this side to this side. You see it, right? But at the same time, also, that has, like, such a good mattifying power. It's gorge. I'm going to use this as, like, my base blush. And then we're going to go in with the monkey blush from the Jumanji collection. And I'm going to go in with that. Now, this is more my bronzer. because I'm so fair. And I like being so pale. So we're going to be using that for sure. I cannot believe I got foundation on me. But now I'm going to go in with this, and this is going to be my second layer of blush, okay? Now, I'm going to go in with this and just start adding that right on top, okay? And you guys are going to start seeing this come together. I can go in with the more orangey tone too, and just start adding this and mixing and blending the blush tones together. I don't normally always do a warm tone blush because I like a cool tone, but for today's sake of a video and just to show off how pretty these products really are, I just want to show you guys these blushes, since I use the other one a whole lot. This one I don't use a whole lot, and I have been having a lot of people ask me, well, I want to see it, I want to see it, I want to see it. Like, what's it look like? What's it look like? Well, here you go. Now you can see it, okay? I'm gonna put this right across my nose too, because I have like a specific kind of like look I'm going for today. I'm also gonna bring this right under my eyes, because why the heck not? And then if you really want to go crazy, you can go in and I can grab my little bronzer slash other blush color now, and I can add this right in between. And do you guys see how much more of a pop? Like, see how I just used all 4 of those, and I just like kind of melted from lightest to the mid-tones to now like the darkest. Boom. Is this like for every single skin tone? Absolutely not. But there is other Spoiled products for blush that is absolutely for every single skin tone. It's just this one I would not recommend for everybody. And that's just me saying the truth. Sorry, Jess, but everyone knows that I'm the most truthful around. Tea. That's my real tea. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Jumanji palette, and we are going to go in with this for my bronzer. I'm going to grab a clean little angled brush, okay? And then after we do all this, then I'm going to powder, but I'm going to powder with my one size. So you guys can see the color on there. I wanted to show you guys a fresh, clean brush. And this is my favorite color in the palette, to be honest. I love this brown. This brown is so versatile. It can absolutely be used for a million different things. And it's like the perfect little, I don't know, just like, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's like a perfect neutral. And I have been just using this every single day since I've gotten it for like multiple things, and you guys can start really seeing how the I Do You foundation and the face luminizer, like, you see how they just start coming together, that face gloss with the I Do You, power move. And now I'm just powdering it down a little bit with literal eyeshadow and then the blushes. Like, come on. So if you don't want to like mattify it with like setting powder, you don't have to, because you could literally just do that. But I need setting powder because I'm an oily girl. I'm Italian. Listen, sometimes I can be a greaseball and like my makeup will literally slip right off my face. So I really wanted you guys to just see and get an idea of how I like to apply these products if I'm using them in more of like a artistry way. So if you're doing like really simple makeup, you're like, oh Jay, I can see how like that would be like super simple for me. And I'm like, yeah girl, I got you, you know what I mean? Put it under the lip, the chinny chin chin. Alright, not a Spoiled product, but I love to use other products with my Spoiled products too. Again, I'm just going to go with my one size. My favorite setting powder on the literal market. I just love this stuff. I think you guys have seen me use this in every single video. And if you guys are new, make sure you guys are liking this video. Comment down below what's your favorite Spoiled product. And then also subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing helps a girl a ton, okay? And I have some really fun content coming for you guys on here, so hopefully you guys subscribe, hopefully you guys are following, and hopefully you guys are liking this video this far with literally just my face makeup, and goodbye. Why does my skin literally look airbrushed? And I'm an airbrush certified artist, and honey, oh my god, this looks so good. And I'm just like gonna chisel my face out just a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. You guys can see the powder going everywhere, bro. I'm gonna look so fierce by the time I'm done. And you guys can see the I Do You foundation still slaying, still giving the coverage. It's still doing what I need her to do. The blush is literally withstanding through all of the setting powder. I say all when it's literally like a little bit, but like sometimes blushes, they like go away. Like sometimes they're just too light, and despite the blush being like as light as it is, like, do you see how my skin is still absolutely skinning the house down? Okay, she cute. Okay, so now that my face makeup is done, now it's time to focus on the eyes. Now I'm gonna do my favorite eye look that I have come up with for, with this palette for you guys, okay? Because I am so obsessed with the duochromes in here. They're so good. Whatever foundation's on the back of my hand, I'm just taking this to like put a little eye base on my eye. And I'm going to show you guys on this side my favorite eye look on my favorite eye look that I have come up with this palette, okay? So I'm going to go in with a bigger blending brush, okay? And I'm going to go right in with that, my favorite little brown shade. And I'm going to start putting this right on that outer corner. Now, you guys remember we used that for my bronzer. So we're going to connect that at some point into the nose, which we are going to do. Just start sliding that color down there, okay? So I'm going to bring this up and around town. Super duper easy. It's super pigmented. Like, it's so pigmented. And I'm just going to add this right here. I'm going to keep this eye bare because I'm going to film a little TikTok video for that eye. So I just want to show you guys how easy this is. Now, I'm not going to do too many cuts because I want you guys to literally just see me blending, adding that shadow, bing, bang, boom. Look how easy that was. And see how pigmented it is? Same brush, okay? I'm going to go in with the dark brown. And I'm going to still keep this right on the outer corner of my eye. Now, this technique is called stippling, okay? So we're going to stipple this darker brown shadow, grab a little bit more, right on this outer corner, all right? This eye looks so easy. You just start with that outer, that all over kind of like transition-y brown. Then I'm going to go in with that darker brown. Bam. Now I'm going to grab a cleaner, fluffy brush, and I'm going to connect those two colors. So I'm going to do small, instead of like wiping, I'm going to do small circular motions like this. I know I probably look crazy right now. And I'm just going to start blending and fusing them two colors together. And then I'm going to drag that outer corner and smoke it out just a little bit, nothing crazy. Now I'm going to go in with like the windshield wiper motion and just kind of really make sure that's soft and diffused and beautiful. You have a simplistic shape of your shadow. Okay, now get this. No brush, finger. Go in with your finger. This thing's so darn pigmented. Ready for this? Check this out. So we're going to go in, right? Bing, bang, boom. Look at that color. My God, don't you just want to eat it? So literally you just want to go in and I'm going to start adding this right to my eye with my finger, okay? Super duper simple. Just right there. I'm going to start tapping this on, keeping it in the inner corner, okay? I'm going to grab a little bit more. And I'm just going to start grabbing this, pulling this around town. Now, you could totally, literally stop right here after. Because look how pretty that is. Goodbye. Add a little bit of highlighter right there. You're done. We're going to take it up in a little notch, though. Okay? So, same finger. You can use the same finger. Okay? We're going to go in with this little gold shimmer. Okay? Boom. Right there. And I'm going to put this right on that not inner corner, and that right in the middle of the eye, and I'm going to start blending that into the purple. Now, yellow, this is very yellow, okay? Yellow, yellow. Yellow and purple are counteracting each other, so this is going to turn it more neutral. So I wanted like a sultry, grungy, shimmery, like kind of eye, right? So what I'm doing is I'm actually adding that yellow on top of the purple, and that's going to cancel out a lot of that purpley and pink undertone, and it's going to start turning it more of this like brown type of like taupe type of neutral, but also leave a little bit of that purple since I'm literally just focusing it in that very middle spot. Do you see what I'm doing? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Honestly, throw it a little bit up here too. Why not? Like, how easy, how simple, how pretty. Now, if I really want to, I can go in with more of these colors, the other like golds, and I'm just going to literally keep packing that on until I get it to where I want. I'm just using my finger. Nothing crazy, okay, y'all? Super duper simple. Blend a little bit of that over there. Bing, bang, boom. And you still have that little undertone. You see that little tiny undertone under all of that gold of like the purple? You see that? That's what I want. I don't want it nuts. I don't want it too out there. I want it just enough, okay? I promise you guys, this look is so simple and so easy to do, okay? Now I'm going to go back in with my big fluffy brown, the brush that I used for the brown, okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap, tap, tap whatever's left on this brush on that outer corner, and I'm going to fuse in with that shimmer and pull it. And now we're creating more of a halo effect eye than say like a cut crease, okay? And I just love it. I think it's hot. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's sultry. When we add eyeliner and all the rest, it's really going to swoop it together and just really bring it there. You know what I mean? So just like that, my eyeshadow is hot. It's pretty. It's simple, but it's like bold. You know what I mean? Like it has a little bit of boldness. So we love her. Now we're going to go with my Crybaby eyeliner, okay? And I think this is sold out right now. It might be restocked by the time you guys see this. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. If you ever get your hands on it, get your hands on it. It's good. Been using this for years, okay? And all I'm going to do is stabilize my pinky on my cheek, okay? Everyone says, how do you do eyeliner? Jay, this is what we do, okay? Stabilize your pinky, boom. And I'm just going to start making a line. I'm holding this like a pencil, okay? And then I'm going to just start tapping. And then I'm going to bring this out and about, bam, like that. Okay, that got a little big, but that's okay. And then I'm going to come under here. I'm going to keep my eyes open, okay? And I'm going to make this a nice little cat wing of exactly where I want it to go and connect. Bing, bang, boom. And then I'm just going to fill that in, and I'm looking straight in the mirror. Boom. Now that eyeliner is a little long for me, but you guys can see how I'm literally pressing that and connecting that to where I want it to go. And then I'm going to wrap, personally, I'm going to wrap this right under my eye. Like that. And that's how you do a nice solid wing. Now, for today, I don't know if I'm going to put on a lash. So I might clean it up a little bit. But that eyeliner is hot. I love it. That's kind of everything. I love how I just did like did like a whole eyeliner tutorial. And now I'm like, oh my god, it's too big. Oh well. Listen, we make mistakes. It's okay. And I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm literally going to go back in my IGU foundation. And I'm going to grab a flat brush, and I am just going to go right over top of this, and I'm going to turn this into something later, because I don't feel like getting a makeup wipe to clean it up, but just like that. That's all I need. Bing, bang, boom. Perfect. That's perfect. That's literally perfect. This is a spoiled brush from, like, forever ago, and I'm sorry, if you guys have never gotten a spoiled brush, you really need to check them out, because they're actually so bomb for absolutely zero reason. Like, no one would think that they are as good and as high quality as they are. I think it's the most underrated product from Spoiled, to be honest, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. Okay, so now that we did that, it looks good. I'm so happy that I fixed all that. Now, this is not Spoiled, but I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Black and then also this like copper eye pencil. And again, I want to make this like so. I'm just dropping always everything. Yep, all right, well, whatever. I'll get that later. I'm just going to put this in the inner corner and, like, the middle. And then I'm going to bring this to the to that eyeliner. Bam! Look at that. Look how hot. And then we're going to go in with the red. What am I on today? We're going to do the black, and I'm going to keep that on the outer corner. And you guys see how we swoop that in? I'm just going to connect that. And then connect that copper. And then I'm going to go above in my waterline. Top waterline. And I'm going to do black up there, too. Bam! Look at that. Oh my god, I love it. Then I'm just going to go in with a lash curler, and I am going to curl this lash and put on my lash extending mascara from e.l.f. Now, Spoiled is coming out with a mascara. I am so excited. It better be good. Stay tuned. If I get it in PR, I will absolutely make a full-on video, probably like a video on my TikTok or my Facebook or something. So we'll see. But for now, my lash extending mascara is my absolute fave. And I'm just going to put a whole lot of that on. And then I'm going to put it on my bottom lashes. I'm not even going to do, like, bottom shadow, I don't think, today. Because I'm just obsessed with this look on the top and, like, how the eyeshadow looks. I think it's just so pretty. I think it's so flattering. And I think it's just, like, I love it. All right, now to finish this little look off, I'm going to go in with the lighter champagne shade. And I'm going to pop this in my inner corner, okay? We're just going to pop this right here. And now it's really giving, like, that, like, oh, I don't know. Like, what would you guys call this? Like, I think it's just so pretty, the way that this looks just like that. And it is crazy, like, the difference in, like, my eyes. Like, you see how they're just, like, a vibe? Like, there's just straight up, like, a vibe on the eye that is, does that rhyme? Wow. I'm like Dr. Seuss up in here. And I just absolutely love how it looks. I can even drag this out a little bit more if I really wanted to. It's just like, oof. All right, I'm going to do my other eye, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to finish off this look, okay? Okay, I'm back, and both eyes look so gorgeous. I'm so obsessed with this look. I literally, like, by myself off camera, it quite literally took me, I think, 2 minutes to do this eye. Kind of incredible if I do say so myself. So to wrap up this eye look, because it's so sultry and just like, ugh, like it's just giving. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with that same brush that we did the brown eyeshadow with, and I'm just gonna bring this right down that nose bridge. Now the reason why I'm doing this is to connect the nose contour with the eyes, and that's gonna make your whole look, no matter what brand you use, no matter what kind of makeup you do, if you bring your eyeshadow down into your nose contour, I am telling you, honey, it is going to make a difference. Like, your nose is just gonna look that much better. And then what I'm going to do for my face highlighter is go in with the Ticket 1, or Admit 1 Ticket highlighter from Sydney Nicole and her collection, because if you guys don't know, I love Sydney. She's one of my girls. She is, like, absolutely one of my, like, most inspos when it comes to, like, content creation and just, like, her aesthetic and everything. I love her. So I'm going to be going in with this highlighter, and I'm going to put this right on my nose. Now, I didn't even spray. I didn't spray my face or nothing yet. I'm going to do just this little old goldy but pinky highlighter right on my nose. Now, this would be stunning in this eye look too, but I don't know. I wanted just to use the palette to show you guys and then use this highlighter. This highlighter is very diamondy. It's not very glowy. It's very diamondy. It's very sparkly. You know what I mean? It's very glittery based, which is my favorite, but for real, some of you guys might not like that, and you can easily use that Jumanji palette for your highlighter. I did it the other day, but, like, when I was done the look, I was like, man, I really wish I would have, like, mixed in the Admit 1 highlighter, and then I can go in with a little bit of blue. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's go in a little bit of the blue, and let's just mix these and have a little bit of extra fun with, like, this, like, wet, a little wet mermaid. I don't know. You guys tell me, what does it remind you of? What do you think? When you mix the pink and the blue together, you get purple. So, like, I don't know. What are we feeling? I think it just looks really cute, really pretty either way. What do you think? Now, there's not a setting spray from Spoiled, but there is from e.l.f. And I'm just going to use my e.l.f. and melt all of this together. Now we're time for lips. Now, I don't have a Spoiled lip liner, and I've been in a lip liner mood. So I'm actually going to be using the Sydney Nicole collaboration in Misfortune. This lip kit is incredible. If you've never had it, you gotta get it. Seriously, and please use my code at checkout so I can win this trip. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But all I want to do, guys, a dark brown lip liner will do. I'm going to line my lips really quickly. And this is just e.l.f. But I do actually like the Spoiled lip liner from Sydney better. And I'm going to just add this. I'm going to go in with this lipstick. And I'm going to add a little bit. It is literally the color of concealer. But watch this. Check this out. I'm going to grab my finger and I'm going to mix it into that brown lip liner. I'm going to mix that in. Okay. Gorge. 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 A little bit more. Just a little bit more. And really get that color. Oh my god, it's so 90s. It's so everything. And then watch this. Okay. I'm going to grab the little new Puff Puff Pass little Spoiled travel glosses. And I'm going to go in with this gold one right here. And you guys, watch how beautiful this is going to come out. And this is like a clear little gloss. And then, if you really wanted to amp it up too, going in with this pink and blue gloss is so fun. I'm going to add just a little bit. Look at that. Oh my, it's like a duochrome gloss. Or it's like a duochrome lip. Is that not everything and more? How fun. Spoiled's fun. Spoiled products are just so fun and like so versatile. I didn't even go in with the beach palette, but that's okay. I'm telling you guys, I feel so pretty right now. I'm like, this is my look, like for real. And that is it. That's literally my Spoiled look. You guys, I use the Jumanji palette for pretty much, I feel like, this entire look. I'm just going to do some swatches real quick for you guys so you guys can see. Now, I'm going to talk about the Spoiled trip too. Jess is having a competition if we make a certain amount of money in sales. So we need to make over $6,500. That's like our quota. and then we'll be able to go on a trip. We make commission off of that 6,500 obviously as well. I always make a commission if you guys ever use code JC at checkout on Spoiled. It is always absolutely appreciated if you guys do use my code. So yeah, it's great, and I would love to go see her because I haven't seen her in a long time, and a lot of the other Spoiled girls are also obviously gonna be there, and you guys check it out. Oh my god, if you do not have this palette, you're tripping that you don't want it, because especially like that is such an interesting like shimmer. I've put this on my eyes just literally by itself. I'm just gonna layer it. It is like the coolest baby pink and moss green. It's like the coolest thing, and it's just so beautiful, and I can't put down these golds. I have been obsessed with gold recently, and I think that's why I love this palette even more, because it's just like, it's giving what I needed to give. It's packed with different formulas. Seriously, like, wait until I show you guys this silver in here is incredible. And then this like wild like green kind of shade is also showstopper. Like, especially if you have brown or green eyes, like that is gonna look incredible. And that silver, goodbye. That is stunning. Yes. And so I want to sell as many Jumanji palettes as I possibly can, because I did not think I was going to love this palette. I don't even care for this movie. I just absolutely love this palette. And I think that this is one of the best palettes Jess has put together in a long time. Like, I mean, like, the theme, it's different, it's cool. This is not anything, if you guys didn't know. This is just part of the design, but it looks like it is a shadow. It's so fun. Like the sides, I love how it opens up like a book. I love that it's big, it's not like too small. The shadows are awesome. The duochromes in here, I mean, they're outrageous. They're stunning, as you guys just saw in my hand. And the mattes in here too, like, these are so good and so pigmented, so creamy. Like, but they're not, there's no fallout. Like, I don't know. I've been obsessed with greens and like browns again, and these purples in here. Like, you guys, do you see? Oh, I got the, I got that a little bit everywhere else. But I have been really obsessed with like these tones, like the purples and the mauves and like reds, There's not a red in this palette, but like reds and like that berry color with that, like, it's just scrumptious. Like, this whole palette is so good, and she really popped off on this, like, extremely well. I could not be more proud of Jessica Hart for coming out with such a good product that I think everybody can really benefit from this. And I know not everybody has a palette like this in their collection. Whether you like Jumanji or not, literally like me, I mean, I love a grungy moment, and I think that this palette's probably one of the more grungy but like neutral moments she's had in a hot minute, and it just works. It works, it's easy to use, and it's so pretty. I'm obsessed. I don't know. And you guys know, like, when I like something, bro, I love it. This palette is gonna get used and abused. Like, it is stunning. I absolutely love it. So yeah, if you guys could go use code JC at checkout, please, on Spoiled Cosmetics. We are trying to get as many sales as we possibly can, and if you don't, it's totally okay. If you guys even just have never tried Spoiled, any of the lippies, you guys can get the face wash, you guys can get the I Do You guys can place a $100 order or a $20 order. There's always BOGOs going on Spoiled too, so you guys, you have to check it out. I'm telling you guys, get it done, check it out. If you need a new cute eyeshadow palette, their stuff is so cutesy, so pretty. I think you're gonna be obsessed with it as much as I always am. And yeah, I'm so excited for the future of Spoiled and seeing what happens. I would love to go on this trip just to go see the girls, and I want to try to make it in the top 10 minimum for this competition. So if you guys want to see me go to Spoiled and spill all the tea while I'm there and just go hang out with everybody, definitely check it out. Use my code, spread the word, and I hope that you guys like this video, this little tutorial. Jess, I hope that you see this. I hope that you like it. Shout out to Sterling and also Liam, the whole family. I just love all of them, and they're just great people. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video for you guys. I love you so much. Goodbye.